Goo for some dope fashion picks. And also his magazine, which is great. Everybody go pick up a copy.
All right. So,
want some more of this?
Oh, yeah, I'll have a swig.
So honestly, I'm not going to have any more of that.
Is it too much for you?
The funk is too much.
Okay,
it's not the ABV. It's not the heaviness. It's just the funk.
Right, so Darktooth, Kaeon, Rasen, and Zealous5000. I freaking love Zealous. I think he's one of the coolest young Marths out there right now.
I mean, Zealous, he's a Marth who we've seen so much growth from him in the past 2-3 years. And the amazing thing is that there's still so much that he can do. There's still so much growth. It's not like he's capped out, but he also hasn't slowed down his improvement.
Oh,
he's
absolutely.
just going to keep putting in work.
No, yeah. That's why I'm really happy to see him continuing to make waves. And then, of course, you got local Long Island hero Darktooth.
That is Sloth Esports Darktooth to you.
Sorry.
The sponsored hero of Long Island. Shout-outs to Sloth Esports. Please pick up more StarCraft players.
StarCraft is dead.
No, StarCraft is very much alive in that it has an IV drip from Blizzard. That's pretty much it. But
I mean,
still one of the greatest
but
games
as
of all
we've
time.
seen, an IV drip from Blizzard is a pretty powerful IV.
You know, if that IV drip involves hundreds of millions of dollars like Overwatch League, yeah, but when it's, a couple mil a year in StarCraft. But yeah, no, StarCraft is going to be here forever, just like Melee. But not Nebs, because Nebs is closing. Why aren't you guys here? I don't care what state you live in. You should have flown out for this. Now, I'm wondering
how this is going to go, right? This seems like it could go either way.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, I'm wondering how Zealous is going to play this. Because he has fantastic spacing, but he also really has that killer's instinct when he turns it on, right? And he just knows exactly when to go in.
That's a really nasty flub right there from the red team. Zealous was trying to refresh his invincibility while Rasen was recovering, and it made Rasen miss the downward angle on his teleport.
Do we know which Fox is which, by the way?
I mean, which one has the denial tag, do you think?
I have no clue. That's the thing.
See, would that be Darktooth or would that be Kaeon?
We'll ask them after this game.
Okay.
Anyway. Interesting. Why the down throw in that situation? Why not the quicker up throw? And try to get out of that,
for a better chance at a tech mix-up on the ground, as opposed to an air one where there's better. It's harder to read and react to the DI. That's what I would think, though. I mean, if you're yes, you can DI out of the down throw and mix up your tech from there, but like if you're forcing them on the ground, there's less room where they can like go to a platform and even further mix up how far they are away, etc. That's my thought process on that, I suppose.
So right here, I would really like to see Rasen start to play a little bit more inside, really try to get those grabs and build something for Zealous to come in and use his spacing to get those F smashes, to get those nairs. Because, I don't know, I just think that right now, they don't have an urgency about that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. That being said, it's a very even game right now, and only a one stock lead for. Oh nope, there goes the stock lead, and this Marth is at
these
up air
percentages aren't too bad for Darktooth.
Oh, and Rasen, okay, he was in a bad spot, but he fared his way out of it.
Now let's see, Zealous does not have the edge guard.
No edge guards there, just completely whiffs it.
Denial, really great job. Now let's see. Oh, okay. Rasen's trying to get it, and
that's
he misses the edge guard also.
Yeah, a lot
these
of
miss edge guards could literally cost him the game.
It absolutely could. And now Zealous in a bad spot. Okay, he'll recover. And unfortunately, I'm going to assume White Fox is Kaeon. And okay, Darktooth gets knocked out. So, okay, wait. How campy is this Fox?
I don't know. That's what we're about to find out.
Oh, wait, no, yeah. He's not immediately rushing in.
He has 5 minutes to work with here. He can play this slow. Oh, is he about to get Battlefield?
Oh
my God.
Now that sucks.
Oh,
that was a super doable 2v1 for a fresh stock Fox.
That was really doable.
That was two characters, both at incredibly high percent, only one of them with 2 stocks. That was a very doable 2v1 for a good Fox player.
And really what happened was he went for... What?
Blue team won.
No, red team won.
Red team won. Jim, can you ask them which one has the denial tag?
What?
Can you ask them which one has the tag? Never mind.
Darktooth, that's his team.
Oh, Dark... No, he's on Sloth.
Or is he on... No,
Anyways.
Okay.
you know what, Denial...
Is Denial Esports even still around?
You know what, Denial...
I don't think it's Denial.
Denial,
It's
Sloth,
something.
they're the same tier 3 esports, so whatever.
Nah, because Denial had like... No, because see, the thing about Denial is that they had some money. They tried to be a little too big for their britches, and then there's, you know, some lack of payment,
Oh, yeah. Well,
But
shitty
Sloth-
esports management aside.
Sloth have always done their thing. They know that they're more of a smaller grassroots org. They're kind of that, let's build up a local community, let's build up a player on the rise. So shout out to Sloth. You know, they're doing their thing.
All right, so now on the wider stage Pokemon Stadium, the Fox duo makes it a very early lead. And, oh yeah, already they're benefiting from the space more. They've got more room to sort of do their, yeah, they've got more room to do what they want to do. And on top of that, oh, nice tipper there.
Okay, good edge guard.
Yep. Okay, they bring it back to even.
And the percentages aren't too bad to work with here. Obviously, you know, it's in favor of Darktooth and Kaeon. But with the right play, with the right chain grabs, they could definitely get this going into their favor. Now let's see. Oh, never mind. You gotta try that, Jimmy. It's good. It's fun. It's a Brett Porter. Have more.
No, you can have it. He's not gonna drink it.
Yeah, it's too funky for me. Go for it. Shout outs to Jimmy. I'm gonna see. Give me the bottle when you're done, though. That's going on my bottle rack. Anyway.
No, that's worth the bottle rack. All right. So anyway, back to the melee.
Beer aside.
We got
this is beer with Nebs on the side.
beer with Nebs on the side. Absolutely.
Which has basically been the story of Nebs.
It really
for
has
most
been.
people.
When you think about it, like, what's the one thing we talk about more often at Nebs than melee? Beer. Beer man.
Yeah.
The beer kages.
Yo, is
beer
Beer-
senseis.
Is Beer Man here?
I don't think he's here yet. He'll probably be rolling up right after single starts as per usual.
Oh yeah, of course. Shout outs to Team Beer. Yo, actually, you know who's here? SFAT's here. I saw Pew Pew's here.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
we got
the Beyond the Summit house is here.
the whole house.
The
yeah.
whole house.
And
you know,
Summit
it was
1G.
It was a hell of a plane ticket, right, to fly an entire physical house. But we did it.
Oh, wow.
We got a five-bedroom house here.
While we've been rambling about the most ridiculous shit, Darktooth and Kaeon were cleaning up that game with a quick 4-stock on Rasen and Zealous, making it a 1-1 game, 1-1 set.
Yeah.
And so Rasen and Zealous, they did not do as well on the wider
Is it
stage.
Rasen or Rasen?
It would be Rasen because I'm assuming he's a Sheik. Because he's a Sheik main, he's a weeaboo and therefore has a fetish for the Japanese language.
Yeah,
So-
Sheiks do tend to be weebs.
So, like, you know, just saying, if we're going on melee stereotypes, that's my guess.
Oh, look at this laser camping right off the bat. 10 out of 10. This is the kind of melee that I signed up for, and I'm not even joking. Now, interesting there that while they had Darktooth in the grab, Zealous did not go to get any percentage. He didn't try to isolate Kaeon at all. Sorry, I haven't cast a native. All jumbled up. He didn't try to go after Kaeon at all. He didn't try to, you know, create that situation where Rasen could really work his magic and get the chain grabs going and build up that early lead. And, you know, obviously you can't attribute the current situation to a single thing, but right now they're down, and that might be a part of it.
Oh, and Rasen, yep, he's going to lose that stock. Okay, but Zealous is going to trade one back. Oh, he might get 2 here. Oh, he gets 1, okay.
Now, if they can just take this one stock and get it even, I honestly think that they're in a very winnable position. Oh my god, is that Geodude? Geodude is in the building.
It is the man, Phil Nolan himself.
Hang on, Pete.
Yo, good to see you, my man.
Nolan is here. Geodude.
One of the
legendary melee content creator. Truly one of the finest cameramen in the game.
And one of the founders of Team Makeshift.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, which supports local heroes Ryobeat and Link Gaud. All right. So Rasen and Zealous now at a 2-stock deficit. So yeah, the first game was pretty rough for Darktooth and Kaeon, but they've adapted well. I mean, we just saw this matchup with 2 worse Foxes and a much better Marth Sheik, and we saw, you know, how what it's like for the Foxes to sort of get bodied, and now we're seeing the opposite of that. Like, what makes the Fox still very good in teams, especially Double Fox. You know, some people would argue Double Fox is one of the best teams in all of Melee teams. It's a hard call, though, when you have characters like Sheik and Peach and Puff in there.
I think it's player-dependent and who the players are, what their styles are. Because if you're 2 fast and aggressive players, then obviously Double Fox is going to fit your build perfectly, and you're going to be able to really work it. But if you're a player with immaculate spacing, with good mind games, I think something like a Sheik Marth would be a better team composition. Yeah,
and there's been a lot of talk about Marth in teams. You know, Marth was long considered not a good teams character, and then of course you have PewQU, who does amazing stuff with SFAT in teams. But you know, is that PewQU or is that Marth? You know, and I think that's something that I want to see. I want to see more Marth in teams. I think Marth would be an